See, every answer has got a word count, a word limit. You're supposed to keep to the given word count. Suppose the answer is for 400 words. At the most, it could be plus minus 5%. If it is too much, that means you're losing focus. If it is too little, that means you don't have enough stuff to write. So the best thing would be to keep as close to the given word count as possible. If you significantly exceed the word limit, you are probably not going to be adding to the value of the evidence you have already provided, and the examiner is not necessarily going to read the extra information. So it's a wasted effort. And if it's too less, that means your experience has not been sufficient. I remember one candidate that did this, I think year before last. You know, for every answer they have given approximately 400 words or 500 words, the word count of that answer. Now this candidate, after she had typed in all her answers, she took the word count of that particular answer and changed this. She erased this and she wrote whatever was her word count. So please don't do that. This is just for your guidance. This is just for an idea, not for you to change. So if you don't touch anything which is already there, then it's going to be pretty simple for you.
At this point, I'd like to add, sometimes you see 3 questions and you will see word count 500. It means all 3 answers together come to 500, not 500 each.
And it doesn't mean that you have to divide it equally between the 3 answers. Some answers may demand more words. So overall it should be 500 or 400. There are 2 things I must tell you before we go to the other questions. One is part A. In part A, there are different word counts. When you add up all the words, roughly it's around 2000 words. In the first module it's 1600 words, but in the other modules part A is of 2000 words and part B is 1000 words. So totally the whole assignment is about 3000 words. So you must remember not to describe your program plan too much. Some of the candidates, they are making very elaborate plans because the word count is not mentioned there, and the program plan alone, is 2000 plus words. Then what is there to write for the other answers if your program plan is going to take up so much of your words? So you have to be very cautious about the word count. Keep that in mind, and there are ways to check word count. I'm sure all of you know how to check word count.